Hey everyone, my name is Ash. Welcome to this beginner's guide to meditation yin practice. Yin is one of my favorite practices for slowing down, not only physically but mentally and emotionally. And so today we'll explore how yin is a really beautiful gateway to the world of meditation. And so you might even take a moment just to pause the video and gather all the support you can in the form of pillows and blankets and maybe even towels rolled up can create really nice blocks, bolsters. You might grab a few pillows, some big, some small, some soft, some hard, and then you can choose what you use depending on the shape that we're in. So you might pause, take a moment to gather what you need, and when you come back and resume, we're going to meet and begin lying down. So lying down on your back. Take a few moments just to organize yourself, to organize your props, to organize your body. Let your legs be long. Let the feet fall wide out to the sides. Maybe the arms spread a little wider than the edges of the mat so you feel spacious. And if not already, allowing the eyes to softly close. And let that teeny tiny little action of closing down the eyes signal to your whole nervous system, to your whole body, to every single cell and organ that it is time for rest. And straight away, welcome yourself to this practice of deep relaxation with a few easy breaths in and out. Take an inhale breath, filling up, 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 up. Open the mouth wide and push the breath out. Inhale. Feel the lungs expand in all directions. Exhale a little slower. Inhale, lungs expand, belly fills. Slowing right down through the breath out. Inhale, lungs expand, belly fills, chest rises. Through the nose, a gentle release. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Out. 3, 2, 1. In for 3. Out. 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 3. Out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In 3. Out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Returning to the natural rhythm of your breath so it moves in and out with absolutely no effort whatsoever on your part. Effortless, gentle, quiet. Feel your whole body switching gears. Downshifting, down regulating. Slowing down enough to land here in your practice, in your body, in this moment. With intention, with integrity, and with grace. full-bodied breaths. Option to stay exactly as you are, lying on your back like you were in Shavasana. Option to bring the soles of your feet together whilst lying on your back, so the knees fall apart. Perhaps you place pillows or rolled up towels or any props beneath the thighs for extra support here. Feel the space across the front of your pelvis and hips widening as the knees spill out wide to the sides of your space. Feel the spine long, the shoulders separate and spread across the floor. And begin to gather your awareness. Perhaps you feel it all kind of coiled up inside the head, inside the voices and stories. My question to you: what would it feel like if you could start to let that energy drop, drip, and drain down, 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 kind of like a waterfall or a stream or a river pouring down and out into the body. Feeling the stream or river of awareness moving out evenly across your whole body. Feeling the back of your chest and pelvis grounding down and widening. Feel your shoulders and hips melting. Your upper arms and thigh bones getting heavier. Your elbows and your knees drop. Your lower arms, shins and calves relax. Your wrists and ankles, feet and hands, fingers and toes soften. Feel your center of gravity drop. Moving your awareness all the way out to the edges, the tips of your skin. Capturing this moment through what you feel as you invite your sense gates to open wider. And now begin to travel back inside, letting your awareness float and flow back towards your center. Awareness moving along the arms and legs, from the top of the spine down and from the bottom of the spine up, arriving and gathering at the balloon of your belly, rising and falling in time, in tandem with your breath. Now let your awareness rise up until it lands in the very center of your chest, the home of your heart. As your mind gathers here, tuning in, like really tuning in to what and how you feel. Perhaps already feeling the effect of slowing down in these opening moments. Beautiful opportunity here before we continue to infuse the practice with meaning, to set some kind of intention while your awareness hovers here around your heart, taking the next few moments to become a little clearer. What would you like to give to this practice? What is it you would like to receive? For the rest of our time together, I invite you to use this intention, this feeling, as a guiding angel, especially in those moments where the mind gets busy or the body feels restless. No, this intention doesn't have to be set in words. It could simply be a feeling that shifts and evolves as you do. And feel yourself moving towards this really beautiful meditative state of awareness. And our transitions in Yin are as important as the shapes themselves. See if you could move in a way that doesn't disturb or interrupt this beautiful meditative state you are cultivating. Moving mindfully and ever so gently to bring the knees together, or bend the knees if the legs are still long. And gently hug the knees into the chest and take a moment to just rock from side to side as you pull the knees into the chest, just lengthening the lower back and compressing the belly, taking all the time you need to place the soles of your feet back down onto the ground, finding a pillow with your hands and sliding a cushion or a pillow or a rolled up towel underneath your hips, underneath the heaviest part of your pelvis, and then setting the hips down, supported bridge pose. Now you might keep the feet beneath the knees so the shape is a little more supported, or option to slide the heels far, far away so the legs go long and the knees are suspended in space. Feel your body immediately get heavier and heavier. Maybe the arms stay exactly as they are. Maybe you begin to float the arms all the way up, up, up and over the head onto the floorboards above you, bending the elbows as much as you need so the arms rest comfortably. This is one of my favorite Yin shapes because it teaches us to fall back and lean on our support. Breath by breath, feel yourself land, making any subtle adjustments. Don't let anything be too much trouble. And then prepare your body and mind to go on a journey. In Taoist philosophy, They speak of the entire universe being governed by two opposing yet complementary forces or energies. We've all heard of yin and yang. Yang, we all know too well. Yang is action. Yang is achievement. Yang is what we give to the world. Yang helps us build our dream. It allows us to be on our mission and following our purpose and on our path. It is energy that moves outward. So by its very nature, Yang depletes. It uses and divides our energy. Yin restores and multiplies our energy. Without time spent in yin, we burn out. All things move in these cycles of yin and yang, like night and day, like sunrise and sunset, like inhale and exhale. We as humans, though we might try as long as possible to ignore the need to slow down, we are not excluded from these cycles. Take a moment to reflect where you sit within this balance between action, creation, doing, striving, becoming, and the undeniable need for rest. In order to be forces of good in the world, our body, our mind, our senses need, require, and crave time spent saturating ourselves inside the energy of yin. Yin is energy that moves inward. It is not self-indulgent. It is not selfish. It is vital, undeniable. As you count down these final 5 breaths, visualize, feel, or imagine your breath moving in slow motion, slowing down in such a way amplifies the power of rest through mindfulness. In yin, rest and mindfulness fuse together. You can think of them like 2 wings of the same bird. When these 2 wings flap together, we allow our whole being to soar towards recovery, back towards balance. And if the arms are up over the head, gently, slowly float them back down by your side. And if the legs are long, take your time to rebend the knees, drawing the legs into the chest, using the hands on the shins to once again lengthen the lower back, maybe rocking or swaying side to side. And take a moment to let your legs fly all the way up towards the ceiling, the sky, the stars. Taking this beautiful restorative inversion. Notice what it feels like to breathe upside down, orientating the full power of your mind onto the whole cycle of your breath. In these final moments, you might roll out your ankles, squeeze, scrunch, find space between the toes, and then allow the knees to bend, catching the edges of the shins or the edges of the feet. Happy baby. A nice moment here once again to open the hips, to maybe sway a little or kick one leg a little straighter and then the other. And once you've had your play, allow the feet to find their way back to the ground, sliding the bolster out to the right side of the body. And laying down onto your back, legs long, taking what we call in Yin a rebound. Time to pause, reflect, to integrate everything we've just done. See if you could let these next few moments be unfathomably simple. Let the breath resume its automatic function, moving in and out with no effort whatsoever on your part. Feel yourself drop into the uncomplicated state of being, coming out of this kind of addiction we have to doing. Just a feeling of the breath without controlling it, manipulating it. This subtle difference, having the power to transform our mind into the elevated state of a witness. Just feeling and observing the pulse of the present moment moving through you now in the form of breath. Slowly drawing the left knee all the way up into the chest and interlacing your fingers around the front of the left shin, drawing the leg a little closer to the chest. Maybe you take a few gentle circles, stirring some motion into the left hip joint. And then using the right hand, guide the left knee up and over across the body for for a big twist as the left arm falls wide and out to the left. And there should be a pillow there to catch the left knee. You can draw the pillow in towards the belly as you slide both shoulders across the ground. And make any adjustments here so you are able to iron out any kinks and creases along the spine, using your breath like this massage from the inside out. Counting down your final 3 breaths, making them count in your own way. And like you had all the time in the whole world, finding your way back to center, back to symmetry, lying on your back. Feeling the weight of your heels, the weight of your head, your skull, and everything in between. Feel the imprint of your spine on the ground, finding as much space as you can between the base of the spine and the base of the skull. Notice which parts of the spine you feel on the floor, which parts float just above the ground with the natural curves of your back line. Notice which parts of your body feel the heaviest right now. Which parts of your body feel the lightest? Becoming so aware of the ground, quite literally holding you up from below. And feeling the sky, the weight of gravity, the way it holds you down from above. Allowing you to release any final holding patterns, gripping or clenching. Notice what happens when you consciously let go, body part by body part, to really let your body melt into and across the floor, taking up a little or a lot more space. And this is the beauty of practicing at home, no one else around you. You can pause in center as long as you feel you need. And when you're ready, drawing the right knee up and into the chest, interlacing the fingers around the right shin, stirring any movement into the right hip joint. And when you're ready, using the left hand to guide a big twist as the right leg moves up, over and across the body towards the left side of the mat as the right arm falls wide and out to the right. Make sure there's a pillow there underneath the right knee as you spread your shoulders across the ground, making sure both are in contact with the floor. In a world that glorifies the yang, the doing, the striving, the productivity, the achieving, it becomes our sacred responsibility to make space for yin, to make time for yin, so we can once again mindfully and artfully strike the balance of yin and yang, and we can find this balance internally. Counting down these final 3 breaths. Careful not to lead in front, careful not to stray too far behind. See if you could be right there, following the full arc of each breath. Once again, preparing to come out of the shape, incrementally, gradually, slowly, not disturbing or disrupting this beautiful meditative state you are cultivating. Preparing to come out of the twist so gradually, incrementally, so you don't interrupt or disrupt this beautiful meditative state you have been cultivating. And as you find symmetry once again and land on your back, I want you to become as comfortable as you could possibly be with what you have around you. Legs long, feet falling out wide. Let your arms become spacious once again, maybe expanding out off the edges of your mat. Visualize, feel, or imagine you are lying on the edge of the ocean on really soft sand. With every breath, it's like the waves of the ocean wash up over you. Each inhale, you feel, visualize, or imagine this movement of water cascading up and over your body. Every exhale, you feel, visualize, or imagine the tides of the ocean are pulled back out. And as the tides pull the water back, the sand beneath you dissipates a little, moving back with the current of water, and you sink a little deeper into the earth. With every cycle, water rushes up over the body, and every exhale, the tide pulls back, and you sink deeper into this state of Shavasana. Nothing more for you to do. All the doing has been done. enjoy your Shavasana, and I'll let you know when it's time to come back out. Beautiful yogis, please feel free to continue resting in Shavasana as long as time allows. Whenever you feel ready to, or whenever the day calls, give yourself a few deeper, longer breaths before opening the eyes. Placing your mind gently inside your heart. From my heart to yours, Namaste. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for trusting me to guide you.